Portals Numerology Course, Module 3C, Further Studies, Becoming a Numerologist and Finding Your Own Style. This is the final module, where we discuss further studies, starting your own business as a numerologist, and finding your own style. The next step. We've covered a lot of ground in this course and delved deeply into the meanings and interpretations in numerology, along with calculations, magic, history, and everything in between, but that doesn't mean that you don't need to continue learning. When it comes to developing your own style, which can take years, you'll need to further explore different methods and learn what works for you. The best way to figure out the system that suits you is to try the methods on yourself and others. You might find that this course gave you enough of a foundation to start straight away, but I still urge you to practice doing full numerology charts, whether you do them for friends, family and co-workers, or choose several figures from history to play around with. You don't need to use tarot associations or other fanciful add-ons. It's up to you. I learned from a teacher who was also a psychologist, who adapted her methods from the Pythagorean system and simplified processes she saw in books or learned from others. While she preferred a drier and more scientific approach, albeit with a psychological bent, I wanted to incorporate systems that interested me, like the tarot. Recommended reading. To get you started, if you're so inclined, here are a few books that I think might be useful for you. Numerology and the Divine Triangle by Faith Gervain and Dusty Bunker. The Complete Book of Numerology by David Phillips. The Theology of Arithmetic by Elambitius. Numerology, Key to the Tarot by Sandor Conrad. Your Days Are Numbered, a Manual of Numerology for Everybody by Florence Campbell. There are many others out there, so see what is useful for your style. Recommended viewing. Just for fun, there are several movies out there that are about or involve numbers and numerology. Fair warning, some of them might be scary, so if you have an aversion to horror or thrillers that make you a bit paranoid, you can skip them. Pi, directed by Darren Aronofsky. A paranoid mathematician searches for a key number that will unlock the universal patterns found in nature. The Number 23, directed by Joel Schumacher. A man becomes obsessed with the number 23. Knowing, directed by Alex Proyas. An MIT professor links a mysterious list of numbers from a time capsule to past and future disasters and sets out to prevent the ultimate catastrophe. Death is a Number, directed by Robert Henryson. A racing driver is persecuted by the number 9. 2020, directed by Ethan Flower, exploring existentialism, numerology's role in mankind's evolution, and religion's impact on responsibility, which is a short film. Task 28. Have there been any books or movies that piqued your interest in numerology? Write a few paragraphs in your workbook about how you intend to use numerology and what styles or methods you think you'd like to try. Starting a numerology business. Starting your own business can be rewarding, frightening, frustrating, complex, and exciting in equal measures. However, offering a service like numerology has little overhead and requires a modest level of capital, especially if you plan to deliver the readings and charts digitally. You might decide to offer live readings by Zoom, Skype, etc., and send the charts to the client before you meet virtually. Another way to deliver a reading is recording yourself and sending the audio file via email along with the charts, but that doesn't allow for instant feedback and the opportunity to answer questions rather than communicate via email or phone. You'll need to contemplate the best way for you to offer your services as a numerologist, but I've included some extra info here to help you on your way. The business plan. Any serious business owner starts with a business plan, even if it's a side gig. You can start by writing it out freehand in a notebook or use a blank template that guides you through the process. See this section in your course book for a link to an example. The business plan has many sections, some of which you might not need, but it's a great way to plan every step and flesh out all the components so you can get a realistic idea on what your business will look like. Things such as whether or not you'll need a tax ID and to register your business, deciding what your mission statement is, and many other considerations will need to be explored to make sure you've covered all possible contingencies. For a small business like a numerology startup, the following items will need to be explored, depending on how big or small you plan to establish yourself, and will probably need to be included in your business plan. An executive summary written last, including a brief overview of your business idea, 1 or 2 sentences, a description of your business and what problems it will solve for your customers, the business goals, where the business will be in 1 to 5 years, your target market, ideal customers or clients, your competition and what makes your business different, your team and their experience unless you're going it solo, the financial outlook, how much money you'll need to operate if requesting financing. Other things you'll need to figure out: product, service, description, marketing plan, operational plan, startup expenses. Some links to help you get started can be found on page 12 of your course book for Module 3C, such as SCORE, who can link you with free business mentors to help guide you through the process of setting up your business and running it smoothly. They also have workshops, free templates for business planning or operating, and a wide range of info to assist you. The Small Business Administration, which is full of info about free government assistance. The Small Business Development Centers in your area in the US for local access to free assistance. Women-owned business centers in the US also for local access to assistance for women. If you live outside of the US, check your local government and community centers for information about how you can receive assistance in setting up your business. You will also need to choose what business entity you will operate as. If you only plan to offer numerology services as a side gig, you may not have to pay taxes if you earn under $5,000 per year, but you will need to check with your local and federal government entities to make sure. For most of us operating a small, independently owned and operated business, a sole proprietorship is how we define ourselves. For more information, check page 13 for a link to discover the kind of business entity you should consider. Task 29. If you decide to start your own numerology business, record your plans in your workbook using the information we just covered. Keep it to a page if possible. Finding your own style. Understanding your style is key to assist with marketing to your customers, which includes your logo, how your website will look if you're planning to have one, and how you will present your charts and readings. In your business plan, you'll cover marketing and how to figure out your niche in terms of your numerology business and your target market. The name of your business should reflect your style, so keep that in mind when doing your research and planning. Now we'll check out a few concepts to get your creative juices flowing. The serious, no-frills style. If you are matter-of-fact about how you want your numerology business to be, and you've decided that your target market includes serious people who just want the facts, then this style is for you. Your logo might be black and white, straightforward and clearly stated. The earthy, witchy style. You might have a pagan or earthy style which you want to exemplify in your business. Whether your target market is earthy, pagan or spiritual, your business reflects these energies and your logo should be somewhat esoteric and or earthy. The mysterious, secretive style. If you want your business to embody the energies of hidden knowledge or mysterious methods, then your logo will need to have an occult bent or something that hints at mystical secrets. The family, homey style. Anyone gearing their business to target children and families, then this style is for you. Imagery and energies involving the home and children should be incorporated in your style and logo, which could include storks, teddy bears, or family members holding hands. The psychological self-help style. You might be someone who wants to offer advice and help people deal with their issues. This style appeals to those seeking answers, and your logo might include images such as meditation, compassion, or healing. The quirky, fun style. While you might offer a serious numerology service, you might like expressing yourself comically to lighten the delivery. Your business might appeal to those who don't take things too seriously, and your logo could include upside-down people or funny faces. The corporate HR style. If you're planning to offer numerology profiles for businesses who want a unique way to build their teams, this style is for you. Combining no-nonsense qualities with insightful and morale-boosting energies, your logo might include happy team members or cogs and wheels. There are many other styles you can use to market your business, and one important factor is to include your own persona, since you'll be the one delivering your service. Ask yourself, how will my business project my essence? What is it about you that makes your business stand out from the rest? How can you relay the purpose of your business? For me, I called my business Portals Numerology. Since I am slightly obsessed with portals, I am a fantasy writer who has produced books about portals to other dimensions. I thought of portals as a way to describe doorways to the various elements of numerology, revealing information about my clients' lives, personal traits, and everything in between. Task 30. This is your final task. In your workbook, write about your style and how you want your business to come across to prospective clients. Useful links. See page 18 of your Module 3C coursebook for helpful links, mostly for marketing purposes, to create your own logos, websites, flyers, and other marketing materials. There are also links for info about creating your own podcasts, if so inclined, and other links that might be useful. I hope you've enjoyed this course, and I look forward to sending your certificates of completion if you chose to do a selected few, or a certificate if you completed one module or the entire course. Any feedback is welcome, and stay tuned for news about my offer of 50% off a Portals Numerology reading for those who completed the full course.